Broncos general manager George Paton said a mid-season conversation he had with a representative for Russell Wilson about the quarterback's contract was completely independent of coach Sean Payton's decision to bench Wilson in Week 17. Wilson said last month he was threatened with a benching in late October if he did not comply with a request to adjust the timeline of a $37 million injury guarantee. Paton did not address the specific allegation that the quarterback's starting role was threatened, but he said the ultimate decision to bench Wilson, made by Payton, was not related to the negotiation. During the bye week, I did reach out to Russ' agent, Mark Rodgers, in good faith and in a creative attempt to adjust his contract, Paton said. We couldn't get a deal done and we did move on with our season. It didn't come up again. Fast forward, Week 17, Sean makes a change at the quarterback position. This was a football decision made by Sean in what he thought was the best interest of the team. This was completely independent of any conversation I had with the agent. Again, it was a football decision. Paton added that contract discussions can be difficult, and you can characterize a negotiation any way you want. When asked why he believes Wilson came to view the conversation as a threat, Paton responded, "That's a good question. We always try to handle ourselves professionally and in the best interest of the Broncos," Paton said. This was no different. Wilson was not benched after the negotiation. He started the next 7 games before Payton decided to replace Wilson with backup Jarrett Stidham in the wake of a Christmas Eve loss to the Patriots that essentially knocked the Broncos out of the playoff picture. The Broncos finished 8-9, hampered by an offense that finished 25th in yards per play, 5. Payton said he spent 30 minutes with Wilson on Monday and told the quarterback he doesn't expect the team's decision about his future to be a long, drawn-out process. But it hasn't been decided relative to what our plans are, Payton said. Payton said that Wilson returning in 2024 is a possibility. Otherwise, the meeting would have been like, "Hey, goodbye," Payton said. Paton, the general manager, also said, the door remains open to Wilson returning to the Broncos in 2024. Wilson said in late December that it is still his hope to return to the Broncos.